Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for May 1st to the 15th. We have more severe weather, so I report that we have severe thunderstorms warning in effect for Cottonwood, Jackson, Nobles, Dixon, Clay, O'Brien, Leon, Osceola, Jackson, Cottonwood, Clark. I think that just popped up, just saw one pop up. So this is where we're expecting our severe weather threat. It would be across the upper plains and the upper Mississippi Valley. Now we're going to take a look at a couple models here, and we're going to look at the severe weather threat that we have going. So like most of the energy for thunderstorms is right here in this area. This would be occur as a low pressure system, and we'll go to the surface if we can. Okay. Zoom out here. It's because this low pressure system here across the upper Mississippi Valley, and it has a warm front and then a cold front. Now also, this will be the area of enhanced rainfall across mainly parts of Minnesota, I think parts of Iowa, and also parts of Wisconsin as we go through tonight and tomorrow. Here's a dry line starting to develop. That's why we have a chance of thunderstorms down here. Now we'll look at the rainfall amounts for this area. This is in 24-hour period. And we're still expecting some heavy rainfall approaching an inch in some places. I don't think here it's like 1.80. I think it is close to 2 inches. I don't expect to be severe flooding at this time. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on the radar as we go through the forecast. All right, we're going to look at the period now for May 1st to the 5th. And this is what we have here. The pattern will become blocked as the upper trough reaches the west coast. We have our trough in the west by Saturday, and we'll dislodge an upper low crossing the southwest. You see, here's the upper low. Now, this system will become closed off and become a deep low early next week as it sets up in the plains of the Mississippi Valley. So we're going to go to we're going to go into the Mississippi Valley early next week. And here's our storm system here. Oops, that's the first storm system. I'm getting confused here. Here's our storm system, and that'll bring some rain. Now, the developing storm will track through the Midwest and through the Great Lakes and into Canada late next week. The system will slow its motion as the pattern becomes blocked by the pattern which I just talked about. And this will cause a broad area of rain and higher elevation snow across the west as the storm develops. So we'll look here. There'll be some heavy snow across the plains, and then rain and thunderstorms. More storms are forecast for the south, across the southern plains. You can see here we have a chance of rain and thunderstorms, and we'll look at the models, and see how much energy. This is like days away, though. See, it's forecasting heavy rain approaching an inch or two. This is the area that doesn't need rain, and then we'll look at the elasticity for early next week. Most of the energy is here in the Central Plains. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for May 6th to the 10th. And the pattern will still remain sort of blocked. You can see kind of like a mega pattern developing here. We have a trough here across the northeast. It's weak, though, with an upper ridge here in the Mississippi Valley. So for this forecast period, I am calling for below normal temperatures here, and for this region, probability anomalies are forecast to be near 4 degrees, 4 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures here, with anomalies of 4 degrees or more in some locations. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here, and for this region, probability of occurrence is up to 40%, and we have above normal precipitation here, and the probability of occurrence is about 40%. Looking ahead at the period for May 11th to the 15th, and a trough remains in the northwest or the western part of the country. A little bit of trough in here still. You can see a curvature in the east, region in between. You can see a little bit of a hump there, right? And if you look at the GFS, where is the GFS? I just saw it. Oh, here's the GFS. Has an upper low somewhere here across the Mid-Atlantic region. I think that's an outlier for now. I think it'll be more of a troughing pattern. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures for much of this region here, and I'm calling for anomalies to be 8 degrees or more above normal, mainly in the red area, and for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence 35%, below normal precipitation forecast here, and for this region, and the probability of occurrence is up to 40%. We'll take a look back at the radar. Take a look. We have in Minnesota, we have tornado warnings for Broward and Wanamet and Cottonwood, Jackson, and Nobles, Wisconsin, and Clark. So none of the cells we have here with the surface observations over this. And currently here, this is southwest of Mountain Lake. We have a report here. Let's see. Winds are gusting at 30 miles an hour from the south. A thunderstorm going on. And we could look at this, see if we see anything interesting. Okay, this is the updraft part of the storm. This down here could be, I'm not sure if that's hail or not. All right, and we have a 2-inch hail, almost 2.5 inches in diameter, and this is just south of Round Lake. And we'll look at other reports here. We have a report of hail 1 inch. This is 3 miles southeast of Brewster in Jackson, Minnesota, reported by the public. We'll go up here to the north, hail 1.15 inches in diameter, and this is just northwest of Gopher. I can't really see that name. And 1 inch. Okay, we got that already. Okay, so those are the reports right now. With that, we have some flash on that's in Puerto Rico. All right, we're just worried about here. This cell looks interesting. Looks a little deep. Okay, no, it looks okay. I mean, no thunderstorms are okay, but it's just a thunderstorm. Okay, it's moving. We have an update. Winds are still gusting to 30 miles an hour. Okay, so that is it for now. That is the long-range weather forecast discussion for May 1st to the 15th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.